Welcome back to Trash Talk Radio. All my hustlers and grinders and go-getters, the ones that are out there making that money and stacking that dollar. It's Matt and the JoJo, and we're back with another one.
Yep, we are live and just a little bit earlier than we usually do. And we didn't really promote it ahead of time, so we're glad that you are hopping on. And today we are actually going to talk about the things that you should be doing in your business. And then we're also going to show you some junk finds. So that's always fun.
And we got some super cool finds that we found recently. And I'm going to show you one real quick right now. It is, who is this? Mimi?
Mimi from...
It looks just like my baby mama. For real, look at that. I'm just saying, JoJo, but anyways.
It's from the Drew Carey show, and she is still in the box, unopened. So those always, go for something. I'm not sure how much she goes for, but it's unopened.
And hopefully you guys been busy. It's been the busiest January and February we ever had. Me and the Julio just got done moving 63,000 pounds of metal. We did 18 loads and we got paid for each load we did. We landed a huge job. We thought it was going to be one load and we showed up. Ended up being 18 loads so far and we still got about 10 more loads to go. So February, we are kicking butt, JoJo. Seriously.
Yeah, kicking butt. And the great news with that is we got paid on top of getting paid because it was metal.
Yeah, we had no idea. And the cool thing about the job is there are these molds, these big, huge molds that weigh like 2,000 pounds. Some of them weigh that much. And they are for CSI forensics type of thing that they use. And they need them destroyed. So the person called me up, asked me if we can do that. I let her know yes. I thought it was a small job. And it turned into an even bigger job than I thought. I thought it was one load, JoJo. We get money in February for real.
Yeah, so leave a comment, say hi, let us know where you're watching from, and also what business do you do? Do you do junk removal? Do you do landscaping? What is it that you do? We love to hear it. We love to hear it.
And we've been on the hustle 24/7. It's crazy. I'm at work working. The JoJo's at the house cleaning, and she's putting stuff on eBay. And I'm hearing the phone go cha-ching, cha-ching because we're selling stuff on eBay. We actually sold
two things today.
What was it?
I sold my Starbucks bowls that we got, and also an I Love Lucy complete DVD series.
So one sold for $50, other one sold for what, $20?
Yep.
So that's $70.
Yeah.
That ain't bad, JoJo.
It's
some
great.
junk finds.
It's great. Well, yeah, this is definitely a fun little add-on that we're doing with our business. We are loving it. So, things you should be doing for your business. We will start with, you should be setting goals, not only in business, but also in life. Always, there should be a goal. There should be something that you are striving for. Whether it's a personal goal or a business goal, there should always be something that you are working towards. Always. It's so important to be setting goals. And everybody does it. January 1st, everybody's making their goals. And then it seems like by the end of January, people have forgotten what the goals are, or they give up, or, so don't be that way. It's only February. You should not have given up on any goal that you set in January. You should just stay on that, the track and to keep it going and just always have goals.
Yeah, write them, put them on your phone, on your wallpaper, look at them every single day. It motivates me. I got them on the mirror upstairs in the bathroom. I got them on my phone so I can look at them. So if you ain't setting goals and you're just winging it, don't wing life. Set some goals.
Do short-term goals, whether it's like, this is what I want to accomplish this month, and longer-term goals, this is what I want to accomplish by the end of the year. And you'll be so glad that you did that. So glad. Find solutions for your customers. That is something you should be doing as a business owner, finding solutions for your customers. If a customer calls and they have something that you don't take away, let them know. Let them know how they can solve their problem. So find solutions for your customers.
And that's exactly what happened last week when the customer called me up and asked if we can destroy these molds. And I was like, you know what? Let me get right back to you. And what I did was I did my research, made a couple phone calls, and figured out how to handle it for the customer. And it turned into a huge job. So if I told the customer, no, we can't do that, I would have left a lot of money on the table, JoJo.
A lot of money.
We made over $1,000 today, me and the Julio, just off scrap money. So the Julio was grinning ear to ear today, JoJo. Let me tell you.
Yeah, because I think we're pretty cool bosses, because the metal that's in Julio's truck, well, we let him keep that. And it was a huge perk today.
Oh, sure. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
So always find solutions for the customer. Even if you can't do the job, just give good customer service, because later on they'll remember that and call you back.
Yep. And also find ways to get things done. Like you just mentioned, you weren't sure if you could get those destroyed. But instead of just saying, no, I can't do that, you hung up the phone and you found a way to make it work and called her back and let her know, yes, I could take care of that for you, no problem, because what you thought was going to be one load has turned into 18
right now, and there's still a bunch of them over there left. So, and she also said that the job, once we're done moving all the molds, the whole place needs to be cleared out too. So it could be, you never know. Mm-hmm. Even bigger jobs than we ever imagined, JoJo, start the year off. So it's been a blessing. The junk gods keep blessing us. So yeah, I found a solution, and guess what? It opened doors, and we're making money.
Making lots of money. So Cleaver, I hope I'm saying your name right, Guzman says, I've got a bunch of antiques that I'm getting ready to sell to an antique shop. And one of the item tea sets I found is valued at $500 online.
So check this one out. We were actually doing a job last week. I think it was Monday or something like that, or Tuesday. And we're cleaning out this, was it a shed or something? And there's a bunch of metal there inside this barrel. And I was digging through it, unloading some of the metal because it's so heavy, into a trash can so we can haul it away. And I came across this 1893 doorknob, which I got on eBay right now for $350. I had someone make an offer for $200, and Mr. Mavic said, you know what? I'm not in a hurry. I'm going to sit on this till I find the right buyer. Yeah, they offered $200, JoJo. I said no. And we have, I think, 5 watchers and 47 views. And this was in a scrap pile. Check that out. So you never know where the money's at.
And it's not, because we looked, and just one doorknob was going for quite a bit of money. And this is the whole set. This is
it's brass.
Yeah. So
1893. I thought you would appreciate that.
That was a really cool find, we thought. Awesome bosses. Clever. Oh, that's a clever name. Let's see. Hey, Matt and JoJo, have my first job tomorrow, a house clean out. A broker I visited and gave my card to referred an agent to me. Visiting real estate offices works. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And that's how we built our business, introducing ourselves to all the realtors in Sonoma County and being in their face 24/7 by showing up, dropping off candy dishes and business cards, or being on Facebook and adding them to my personal page, or finding them on Instagram. Always being in realtors' faces will bring you so much cash. It's so important. It's so important.
It's so important. And it is going to be super time consuming. But when you first start, a junk removal business, or even a cleaning service, any type of home service that's like that, I think visiting real estate offices, because they need often somebody to come in and clean after the junk's been hauled away, or landscaping, somebody to come in and do the landscaping, make the place look really good before it goes on the market. So if you are doing any of those services, it's really, really worth it to visit all of the real estate offices and property managements to get those people on your team so they'll use your service before houses go on the market. It's very important.
And there's a lot of junk haulers out there that actually purchase houses that way too, because you're the first person in the door. And maybe this person doesn't know what to do with the house and they're overwhelmed and they just want to get rid of it. You can actually make them an offer to buy the property. So especially if you're like in a state where houses are like $100,000 or $50,000, that's a good way to get your foot in the door to make more money. I know if we're in a different state, Joe, and houses were like $100,000 or $200,000, we'd definitely be doing that for sure.
Yeah. And I just added another thing that you should be doing, and that is positioning yourself for whatever you're wanting to go after. A lot of people say luck had a lot to do with it. I'm lucky, she's lucky, they're lucky. When really what luck is when opportunity comes your way and you have prepared yourself to go after it and grab it. You know, that's what it is. An opportunity has come and you are prepared for it. So position yourself. And like Matt said, you know, if you're making some money, don't just go and spend it. Tuck it away, especially if this is a side hustle. If this is a side hustle for you, tuck all the money you make as if you're not making any, because you would have made ends meet anyways with whatever job you were doing. So pretend that your side hustle, that's just money. You don't need it. You put it off to the side. It grows and grows. And like Matt said, when it comes to junk removal, opportunities come your way all the time. You are not stuck in an office. You're not stuck in one room all day long. You know, you are actually out there every single day, meeting new clients, meeting new people, and you get to see what people do for a living, and just opportunities come your way. And like Matt said, sometimes a property is going on the market and maybe they don't want to fix it up. Maybe they just want to get rid of it. Maybe it's, you know, a family member and they don't even live in this area and they don't want the house and they really, really just want to get rid of it. And you have a chunk of money saved and they're willing to let it go for super cheap because it's in like bad shape. You can swoop right in and pick it up and take it.
Now, a real hustler capitalizes on opportunities. So whenever you're out there doing jobs, a lot of junk haulers just don't see the opportunities in front of their face. And you know what? When you don't do that, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Like we left a lot of money on the table for a long time, donating stuff, not reselling stuff, not scrapping as much as we do now. Before I donate the scrap metal, I was leaving a lot of cash on the table. And now we got so many different streams of income that it's just unbelievable how good our life is now. And all these opportunities that keep coming our way, we're capitalizing on them. So we got income coming in from scrapping, reselling, junk removal, sponsors, investing, YouTube. There's so many different streams of income. So when those opportunities come knocking at the door, don't shut the door. Grab that opportunity.
And be open to see opportunities. Often people don't even see an opportunity when it's right in front of them. You know, there's some people that I'm like, I wonder why they didn't do that. Oh, I didn't think of that. I'm thinking opportunities are out there. You just open up your eyes and look for them and see them and know that they're coming your way. And R5 Hauling and Junk Removal says, he also did a presentation to another RE/MAX office yesterday, and they invited me to their Shred It event. So I'll be handing out goodies that promote my business. You seen an opportunity and you grabbed it. And that's what this is all about. Thanks for sharing that.
And all it takes is one realtor or property manager that kicks butt in your area, and they can keep you so busy and bring you so much work. I got this one property manager that probably brings us in at least $5,000 every other month. He brings us like illegal dumping jobs, little house clean out stuff. And I have another realtor that brings us so much money in. And one of our biggest jobs that we landed was back in the day, it was like a $40,000 job was from a realtor.
Yes.
So if you have a few of those on your team, imagine how much money you can make. If you got a handful of good property managers that call you up and a handful of good realtors that kick butt in your area, you'll be making a lot of money.
Yeah. And so you may be thinking, a $40,000 job? Because that almost seems impossible. It seems crazy.
It's life-changing for real.
It is life-changing. And you know what? We tackled that job with just a truck and a trailer.
So yeah, a $40,000 job back in the day was a lot of money, JoJo.
It's a lot of money now.
It's a lot of money now, but like today, we made some good money today too. We did 8 full loads plus a scrap money. Oh my gosh, JoJo, life is good.
Yeah. So back to the $40,000 job though, it was a house and it was on acreage, and there was just loads and loads and loads of garbage and machinery, and it just went on, and there was
squatters
there. So they, and they, but you know how they are, the tweakers, they keep everything, and they had been doing it for years and years and years.
It looked like a damn junkyard there, for real.
So the gentleman that contacted the realtor that hired you, his father had passed away, and it was up to him to clean all this up, and it was a huge job, and it took us a really long time to do.
I think it took like a month and a half to do because we're squeezing other jobs in. And the crazy thing is the guy was a normal John. He worked at Straw Hat Pizza.
Straw Hat Pizza.
He worked at Straw Hat Pizza. So the realtor hooked us up with a job. He worked at Straw Hat Pizza, making barely any money, and he ended up cleaning up the property. He sold the property, and he made over $1.7 million for the property.
Yeah.
And him and his family had to split, so his life changed. He was able to go from Straw Hat Pizza to buying a house in Oregon, all cash, and living the good life, JoJo.
Yes.
So we got a super chat in the building, JoJo. We got a super chat.
We do. Well, Rob says, thank you guys for all your positive energy and motivation. And we want to thank you for watching. And Jordan says that he bought Brunt boots. So please let us know how they work for you. We found them to be really comfortable, heavy duty.
Yeah, I love my Brunt boots. There's no other boots I'd ever buy. I'm going to buy a pair just to walk around in, JoJo.
Mine took a little while to get used to because as far as boots goes, and it was for women, so they were different. They were a little higher than I was used to, and so they weren't as comfortable at first. But now they just feel great, and I love them.
And Jordan said he used our code, so if you do want to get some Brunt boots, use code Sonoma10. Capitalize Sonoma10. I think you'll save like $10 or something like that. And they are the best boots out there.
Yep. So Jordan always asks a question with a super chat. Is best place to get a quality laundry cart?
Best place to get one? I would say off a job. All my laundry carts or Uline carts came off of jobs.
That is true. And we use them. One is a Uline cart. They're so expensive, so I really suggest you kind of just wait, and hopefully one will come your way. When we did the Forever 21 store recently, they gave us one, and I like it even better.
They gave us 2, JoJo.
They gave us 2.
There's 2 in the backyard, yeah.
I like it better because it's 4 wheels that swivel. Our other one is it's just clunky and it's hard. This one is wider and it turns way better.
So a few things that you definitely want to get if you're starting your trash removal business is wait on the laundry cart, wait on the Uline cart, unless you got a bunch of house cleanouts you got to do. But you can get by getting the trash cans that have the wheels on them. We got a bunch of those from a job too. The ones that the trash cans you spin on to the things that have the wheels on them, those things are a game changer too, JoJo.
Yeah. And I would say that's a cheaper bet. And also you can always put things in a trash can and put it on your dolly. there's lots of different ways to do it. So I really wouldn't suggest when you're first starting this this business to
Hello, this is Matthew with Sonoma Strong Calling. How can I help you?
So I definitely don't suggest that you go and spend a whole bunch of money on tools, because so many tools will come your way in the junk removal business. You know, so certain things that you really would want to have is like a sledgehammer, so you can break things apart, especially if you do this solo. If you do this solo and it's just you, breaking things down will make things lighter and so much more manageable for you. And so, you know, the sledgehammer, I like to just break things up that way. And let's see. Oh, Daniel, Kim, I'll wait for Matt to come back to talk about that one. That's really funny. Yeah, he's smooth, right? Have you guys ever refused a job? Yeah, well, we do say that, you know, we can haul anything away as long as we can pick it up. You know, we can pick it up. It says, have you ever refused a job?
Have I ever refused a job? Oh my gosh, there's been so many jobs I didn't want to do, but I did them.
When we get jobs we don't want to do,
jobs I won't do.
We price them really high.
Yeah, so jobs that I won't do now is any dirt jobs. I won't do dirt jobs. Any roofing material, we won't do that. And also any concrete jobs, we won't do that. And if the customer is super cheap and don't want to pay my price, guess what? We ain't going to do the job. Don't ever let a customer set your price. Remember that. Do not let a customer set your price. Don't let them lowball you. You are a service. Doing junk removal is labor intense sometimes. It is hard to do. A lot of people don't want to deal with it. It's just like moving. So make sure you make your money. That's all I got to say. Make your money.
Okay. Sorry, Sam.
Oh, Joe, locked the job in. Sorry about that. Got a little phone call. Had to turn the phone ringer off. There we go. Put that away.
Oh, look, Daniel Kim says, anyone else think that Matt has a Snoop Dogg vibe when he speaks? Smooth, legend. Thank you, Matt and JoJo, for all the information you provide.
I'm way better looking than Snoop Dogg, JoJo. Come on.
No,
now.
I think he meant like your vibe. I don't think he has a Snoop Dogg vibe, but he's definitely smooth and he definitely has some swagger.
A little bit of swag. I can't even see through these things. Oh my gosh, look at that. How'd I look, JoJo?
Those are mine.
I was like horrible. I can't even see. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so what are some more things you should be doing in your business? I would say the most important thing you should be doing in your business is looking professional. If you are running a ghetto business, you're going to make not that much money. People are going to lowball you. So the more professional you look, the more money you'll make. Trust me when I say this. You want to have uniforms. You want to have business cards on hand. You want to have your vehicles wrapped. Don't be a person that's trying to get by without a uniform, without having your vehicles wrapped. You'll make so much more money playing the big boy part like a big company. It's crazy how much money we make once we look more professional, JoJo.
Yeah. So on here, what you should be doing is wear your gear. And if you don't have gear, get gear. Even if it's just a tiny little logo on, opposite way, tiny little logo on your shirt, or just like a shirt that matches the truck you're driving, you know, just something, somehow get a uniform.
And there's so many junk haulers out there that aren't wrapping their vehicles. What's going on? You're leaving money on the table. Don't be that type of person. Pay that commercial insurance.
Get a uniform, get decals, get business cards. And if you don't have these things, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Those are the first three things that you should do. Even if you have to do a job first to be able to get your shirt, and then another job, you know, to be able to get your business card, you know, like just have those be the first things you do.
And invest $500 to $3,000 to get your vehicle wrapped, and bite the bullet and pay for commercial insurance. It's not that big of a deal. Spend the extra $500 a month. It's going to pay itself. Trust me, it's going to pay for itself. Them decals rolling down the road, it's a moving billboard. We get so much business off our decals.
We have it way pays for itself. I mean, it pays for itself, and then on and on and on. People, when you're parked and you're doing a job, the people that drive by know what you're doing. There are so many times when neighbors stop us and be like, "Can I have a business card?" If your vehicle's not wrapped, they have no idea what you're doing. You could have just bought furniture from the house or something. But if your vehicle says junk removal, then people are, "Oh man, I need that." We get asked for cards all the time, or they'll just take a picture of the truck.
If you got money to buy coffees and go out to eat and go out to the movies and do whatever you want to do, get some decals, be professional, pay that commercial insurance.
Not only that, but being your own boss, having your own business. Well, there's going to be a time of the year where you're going to need to pay taxes, and it might hit you all at once. And if you bought gear to wear and business cards, and you got your vehicle wrapped, and you're paying for commercial insurance, like all of that stuff is a write-off, and you need those write-offs. You really do, or you end up owing a lot of money.
And your main goal every single day in business is to be in front of as many people as possible every single day, on social media, on the road. If you're in the grocery store with your uniforms on, if you're putting out bandit signs, you want to be everywhere. You want people to see you. So if you're not having decals, let me tell you, you're slipping, you're messing up, and we can't be friends no more. That's all I gotta say. We can't be friends no more, JoJo.
So Jordan did another super chat and asked a question. What are the best comfortable, flexible work pants?
Now I'm gonna say my favorite pants that I wear, they're not really that much flexible, but the Carhartts are my favorite pants. I bought some Dickies, and let me tell you, the Dickies, my hands are so big, they don't fit in the pockets. So I can't wear Dickie jeans. I gotta wear Carhartts, and these ones will last for a good year and a half, 2 years.
Now I don't know what Julio wears, but he likes his, and he wears black pants, and they're thin. They're a thin material. I feel that they would rip really easy, but I also see them on him, and I'm like, you know what? They're flexible. They're lightweight, and they look comfortable. So I'm going to find out for you what it is that he wears.
Let's give Julio a call real quick. We're going to call Julio real quick. Let's see if he answers his phone. Let's find out if he answers his phone.
We'll ask him.
We'll ask him. We'll find out right now.
I think, Jordan, you may, Julio.
See if he answers the phone. He's off work. He might not answer the phone. No, he said, hell no, I ain't answering the phone right now. Oh, no, his kids are probably playing with his phone right now. Hey, Julio, hit me up. I got a question for you. All right. He'll call back.
We'll see how fast he calls back. We'll come back to you. And then we have No Limit Holly says he puts those logos on his vehicles and trailers and trucks. Yes, sir. His phone rings all the time. All the time. That's great. I'm Clever says, I'm creating a local business brochure with other services. We are teaming up to create this with all of our business information. When one local service completes a job, the customer receives one. That's a great idea, which is one of the other things that we had on our list here, and that is collaborating with other haulers, being cool with your competition or other people that do home services. And that is exactly what you are implementing. So that's great.
Yeah, you want to collaborate. You want to collaborate with other junk haulers in your area, because they will shoot you work when they can't get to it. If you're super cool with them, they go on vacation. Guess what? They're going to want you to handle that stuff. And guess who it is? It is the Julio. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going? I saw your message.
Hey, I'm live on YouTube right now. I got a question for you for the subscribers out there. What kind of pants do you wear for work? Those ones that are like breathable.
Yeah. Like the breathable ones?
Yeah, the breathable ones
The
you
black ones you wear.
Oh yeah, they're like well, I got them from like when I used to work at a hospital, so I guess they're kind of like pants for like that kind of stuff, I guess.
Oh, so you don't know the brand right off?
I don't know the brand right off the top of my head. But I can get. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure because I ordered from like the website online when I was working at the hospital.
Okay.
Hey, how was that job today? You make some good money?
Oh yeah, we made some really good money. We made killer money, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah. All right. I'll see you tomorrow then. Hey, find out what kind of jeans those are. Let me know.
Okay, sounds good. I will.
All right, brother. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, later. Well, there you have it. He ordered them out of a magazine?
Online.
Online?
When he was working for the hospital. So we have Corey from Trash and Junk that says that there's a company called Off the Grid, and they sell thin, flexible pants in multiple colors. So thanks for that. And see, Jordan, there's you can check that out. It is.
I like the Carhartt ones, Joe. I feel like my nuts are more protected. I'm just saying. Sorry, but yeah, I'm just saying that they feel way more protected.
Their Carhartts are really thick, but they're not flexible. They're not.
So we have 30 people in the building. Make sure you smash that like button if you love me and the JoJo.
Yep. And if you have a question, throw it on up. And yeah, well, we've not tried the brunch clothes. We're thinking of giving that a try.
I'm going to hit them up and find out if they can send me some jeans so I can rock them and try them out and let you guys know. We'll do a little review on them, JoJo.
Yeah. So there is no magic solution for business. There's only a constant recipe that will lead you to success. I thought of that earlier.
I like that, JoJo.
Yeah.
So your main goal is to promote yourself 24/7 all the time on every single platform that you're on, that you can get on. Every single free platform. You want to be on Yelp, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You want to have a Google My Business. You want to have a website. You want to have door hangers. You want to have business cards. You want to have decals. You want to be on Craigslist. You want to be on every single thing because it is a numbers game. The more things you post on, the more phone calls you get. And if you're a good salesperson, you'll lock more jobs in, you'll make more money.
Yeah. So we have Robert that says, hey, Matt and JoJo, Rob here with 86 Junk Removal. Have you guys ever went through a vendor credentialing process in order to work with property management companies? So I don't know if is it credentialing?
Talking about like on a vendor's list?
We have gotten on vendors list, yes. Usually not for property managers. Our people that typically want us to do that are some of the storage unit places.
Yeah, some of the apartment complexes, they want you to pay like a fee. And I'm like, you know what? I'm cool. I don't know. It might pay off. I've never done it before because I'm cheap. I'm chancy. I'm cheap and I'm fancy. And I won't give someone money. I'd rather just get the leads myself. But
so we've never paid to be on vendors lists, but we have completed vendor list forms because not everybody's going to ask you to do that. Most people won't ask you to do that. And usually they just want your name, your business license, and workers' comp information if you have workers that work for you. And it's not difficult to do. And then a W-9. That freaked me out when we first started. I'm like, they want a W-9. How do you fill all this out? It's not difficult. It's just I was overthinking. I'm a person that kind of overthinks things, and then I'll get riled up. But it's not difficult. You can get free W-9 forms online. You print it out. You fill out your company's information. It's just super easy. Not hard to do, and it's worth it. Especially with some of those jobs are, they're good jobs.
So here's another junk find. This is not the one I want to show you guys. So
yes,
hold on one second.
That's my bowls.
That's your bowls. Yes, her bowls she sold. That's her bowl she sold. Oh, they're right there. Check these doorknobs out. Check these out.
Yeah,
These are super
really
cool.
So we have a whole bunch of them, and they're all a little bit different, but they're really pretty. So there's these doorknobs, and look at how pretty that is.
I think we have like 12 of these,
They're
JoJo.
antique. They're all slightly different.
So we haven't put these online yet, but guess what? I think Mr. Matt Vic's gonna be a doorknob seller. Check that thing out.
It's pretty, huh? There it is. Look
Ooh,
at that.
look at that.
So pretty. So the ones that they make nowadays, people don't really like them because they break really easy. They come undone. They're not like these. These are the older ones. These are antique, and people really, really like them because they're built really well.
I was like, oh my goodness, I thought he super chatted us $249 for a second. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Jordan, you blessed us with $249. I love you. I'm going to adopt you.
Let's see.
So he said, Jordan had a super chat question. He said, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I'm not quite there. Is it okay?
JoJo's the boss, just so you know
Clever
that.
says, say for instance, a plumber or an electrician complete a job. The brochure will have my information for junk removal. An example of what service we will be collaborating with. Multiple field services. That's a great idea. Really, thank you for sharing that. Jordan, yes. Do you think $249 is fair for a hot tub removal? Question, have you ever done a hot tub removal before? Because we have a student that was in our class, Robert.
Oh yeah, hot tubs are no joke sometimes.
Yeah, and he said, so where's Robert from?
He is from, I think, Chicago.
Okay. And he charged, I think it was $200. He thought that was awesome because, he was new to this. He only did a couple jobs. So he thought $200.
And if you're brand new and never cut one up and don't know what kind of blade to use, trust me, you're in for some fun.
Because usually you have to cut up the hot tub to get it, to make, because they're big. Not all of them are, but usually you have to cut them up.
Out here in California, because of the walkway to the gate, they're real narrow.
Yeah, so you'll go through blades, and blades aren't super cheap. And so Robert did tell us that he was cussing himself. He was like, oh my God, but he honored the $200. He completely ate it for the job, right? Because he went through like 2 or 3 blades and a lot of time, and also they're really messy. If you've not done it before, because they have this like popcorn stuff that just kind of goes
Some
everywhere.
of them are messier than other ones.
Yeah, and often there's like mice in they run out as soon as you start doing anything. They're out. But they really like hot tubs because they're warm. It's got insulation inside, and it's all warm and cozy for them. So and it's going to be time consuming. So I don't know how big the hot tub is. It's one of the questions you'll ask. How big is the hot tub? And it'll either be a 2-person, 4-person, 6 people, or 8.
And make sure too that you get some good blades. I cut up like 3 hot tubs with one Diablo blade.
Like a good
blade, yeah.
Yeah, good blade. So
I would say $249 is really cheap, and I would never cut up a hot tub for $249. I don't care if I was living in a cardboard box. I just wouldn't do it, JoJo.
Yeah, so you had Northwest Junk Hauling agrees that Diablo blades are the best. So there you go. Go buy some blades. So Jordan, where do you live? What state do you live in? Because that's that's something we kind of need to. Yeah, we need to know. So I feel that $249 is too cheap. That was a really good question. And I can't wait to find out, like,
I live in Sacramento. You in Sacramento. Okay. No. So your dump fee's probably going to be around $30 to $40 to dump that in Sacramento, I would say. And gas fees. you probably got to hire another person to help you haul that thing out.
Yeah, and how big is the you know?
I would start at least, if you're in Sacramento, I'd say at least.
Let's ask Junk 180 what he would charge. You think he would maybe say
Junk 180.
And it's okay if you want to skip this question and you don't want to answer, but let's say you're in Sacramento and you are going to remove a hot tub. What would you charge?
I know what I would charge, JoJo. It'll be double that damn price at the beginning.
And Jordan says,
he said, sure, give me 1 second.
Sure, give him 1 second. So Jordan says that his dump fees are between $30 and $60.
So he's calculating the drive time, sending 2 people out there. I think he's gonna be around $595, $649, maybe $695.
Well, how big is it too? Because is it
I would
a
just
little
say
two-person hot tub, or is
it's
it
a 4-person, 4 to 6 person hot tub. I just did my 43rd job yesterday.
You're keeping track.
Yeah.
I wish we would have kept track of our numbers like that.
That'd be crazy, huh? Started December 15th. Oh, you're doing good.
Wow,
then.
you're doing really good. You must watch our channel a lot. I say that because I feel that we really do we really do give good advice.
So I wonder what Junk A is going to say, JoJo. There's a comment. Let's find out what he's going to say.
Did he say? Oh, wait.
Let's see what he said. What did he say?
So Sac isn't too far, but it isn't a Bay Area market. We'll charge more here than what Sac rates would be. With that being said, our hot tubs start at $450, $70 a ton dump fee. Okay, so that's good. So Sacramento is a little less than we are. And
there's a lot more competition out there too, but I wouldn't do it like Junk 1A said. I'll start at what he said, $449, $470. That's where I would start at for sure.
His hot tubs start at $450. So not knowing how big the hot tub is and everything.
And you want to know, is it in a deck? Is it, I mean, where's it located at? How heavy is it?
That's another thing to really look for, because you're not a contractor. You're not having contractor license. So you have to be careful. Like, is it setting on a deck? Okay, that's good. Sometimes they're in a deck, which is much more challenging, so there's all kinds of questions that you should ask if you're not going in person to give your quote. If somebody is sending you a picture, you want to really zoom in and see, is it in a deck? Is it on a deck? Is it on dirt? Is it on a cement, platform?
Is it already cut up and in the driveway? Ask those questions. You never know.
Yeah. So you should at least, I would never touch one for under $450.
I would never touch one under $495. Screw that. I'm good. Good.
But
it's going to be a small one too.
We're in Sonoma, county. And so we can charge a little bit more here because it's an affluent area.
Look who's in the building. Julio De Niro.
So you guys can say hi to Julio. The Roman family empire.
So go subscribe to the Julio's channel. His little man cracks me up. He's a little baby Julio. He's on there dancing his little butt off. Go subscribe to Julio's channel. It is the Roman family empire.
And it's funny because Julio's little boy will take his phone and go in the bedroom, and then all of a sudden there'll be a new video on YouTube, and it's his son just like dancing and stuff. I think that's super cute. And he says we had a great day today, which absolutely did.
Yeah, me and Julio just drove around all day. We drove from Petaluma to Windsor. 40 minutes one way, 40 minutes other day. And guess what? We hardly even worked, JoJo. We sat in the car the whole time. But guess what? We did fast. We didn't eat nothing all day. all day.
So we have On-Call Dumpsters, who is in Modesto, not far from Zach, and he charges $3.50 for hot tubs.
Hey, do your thing. Do your thing. It might be cheaper dump fees out there. Out here in Sonoma County, our dump fees are $130 to $140 a ton. It costs us anywhere from $40 to $60 to dump a load, and a lot of hot tubs pretty much are almost a full load or 3/4 of a load. So
yeah, and
it is work.
No limit hauling and junk removal says he's at 500 in the 707, which is where we are. So that's great.
Someone said they have a $200 dump fee out there. Look at that.
200 minimum. Wow.
Whoa.
So you probably have to really break things down and really do the whole donation thing and just do whatever you can to to make your trips to the dump.
If we had a $200 dump minimum fee, I'll tell the Julio, find some foreclosures and go over there tonight and go dump the load. I'm just kidding, Joe.
And start doing burn days.
Burn days in the backyard right here?
Garbage.
Oh, we'll be in jail in no time. We'll be in jail in no time.
You guys got really low dump fees. Starting dump fee in San Antonio, Texas is $160. That's the minimum. Wow. The one in Texas starts at $117. Yeah. And some people think ours is expensive.
Yeah, we recycle a lot though, so our dump fees aren't that bad. I say the average we're paying anywhere from $80 to $150 on average to fill our thing up.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so we're going to get back to things you should be doing in your business, and we could recap really quick because some people have joined us late. You should be setting goals in life and in business. Always be setting goals. Have something that you're striving for. Find solutions for your customers. Even if you're not going to do the job for them, help them find solutions for their problems and find ways to get things done. If somebody's calling you and asking if you do something, try to figure out a way to
figure it out.
Wear your gear, and if you don't have gear, get gear. That's what you should be doing in your business. And position yourself for opportunities. Luck happens when an opportunity meets preparedness. That's what that is. So position yourself to be able to go after the things you want in life. Get decals and business cards. If you don't have these things, what are you doing? Those are the most important things to, put your business out there. How do you brand? How do you become a brand? How are you branding your business if you don't have decals and uniforms and people can't recognize who you are and what you're doing?
If you don't have decals or none of that stuff,
this is what
your business looks like. If you ain't got decals, if you ain't got business cards, and if you ain't branding your business, this is exactly what your business is looking like. Look at that.
Everywhere. All over the place. What is this person doing? What did they do? What did they do?
They actually messed up on one of my signs. I'm not stealing signs, guys. Check it out.
You want people to know what it is that you're doing when they see you.
Yeah.
And remember that there's no magic solution, only consistent recipe for success. Collaborate with other haulers. Be cool with your competitors. They can shoot you work. You can shoot them work. Your only competition is yourself in the mirror. Being the best that you can be, being better than you were yesterday, making sure tomorrow you're better than you are today.
So if you ain't making no money, if your phone's not ringing, the only person you can blame is not the guy over there, not the person over there, not the low baller that's doing jobs hella cheap. Look in the mirror, and that's who you're gonna blame, yourself.
Yeah. So, keep your receipts.
Oh my gosh, are you serious, JoJo? People don't know that? People don't know that? Are you serious? Keep your receipts for the write-offs. Oh my gosh.
And I was recapping, but I hadn't been to that one yet. Keeping your receipts is so important. There are so many things that's a write-off. When you first start, sometimes your gas is a write-off, right?
Yeah. You're flying in an airplane somewhere. It's a write-off. You're going to talk business, eating some lunch. That's a write-off. You're going to a hotel and you're talking business. It's a write-off.
If you're going to go see Andrew in LA on Saturday,
It's a write-off.
that's a write-off. Your hotel stays a write-off. Your meals are a write-off. Your airplane ticket, if you're flying in, your gas that you're paying to get there.
So make sure everyone that's watching this video right now, tap in on Saturday on Jedi Junk Removals channel. He is giving away a free, yes, you heard it, a free
No strings attached. It is
dump
free.
trailer. He's giving away a free dump trailer and a bunch of other stuff. Me and the JoJo, we're flying out there. We'll be in a hotel. I already asked him where the best food's at. He didn't respond back yet, but guess what? There's gonna be a bunch of junk haulers there, and if you want to meet me and the JoJo, we'll be there.
Yep, we're going to be actually really looking forward to it. I remember when we met people at JunkCon in North Carolina, it felt really amazing. There was tons of people saying hi, taking our picture and stuff. It was super fun. So we really, really like meeting new people and like-minded people that are kind of on the, they're on the same path and they're wanting the same things that we want. And it's really great to meet people like that. And networking is just a wonderful thing to do. Danny says, Anton here joined, maybe anyone here joined a BNI business group? If yes, how are your results?
That's where you want to be this weekend.
Yep. Is it gonna
It's blurry, huh?
It is blurry. I don't know why it won't just like.
Anyways, February 24th between 5 and 8 p.m. in LA is going down. We'll be there in Los Angeles meeting a bunch of people, but make sure you guys tap in at 12 o'clock during the day and be on there for that raffle because he's giving away a free dump trailer. Just had to put it out there one more time, JoJo.
Yeah, they're doing other stuff too. They're doing like a free website and free like business cards and flyers and stuff. So tune in. You don't even have to be there for that. You just register and do the online. There's like a webinar online. It's completely free. So to win the prizes, you don't have to be there. So we have not paid to be in a BNI group. We do know other people that have, and they really like it. We've gone to a couple of the meetings, and I've liked them. It's a good place to network and meet lots of people. It's like a referral service. So if you do go to one, go to a big one because if you're going to join one, you want it to be a big one where, there's the more people that can refer you to, for your service, the better. So we haven't really had the need to like pay the money to be part of a group that gives us referrals. When we have so many repeat customers and we have people that refer us for free, that we didn't join, but we've had a really good experience each time we've gone. So I suggest that you do go and check it out. And Jordan, another super chat question: what to do if you show up to a job and it's sketchy?
If it's sketchy, go with your gut. Leave the property. If it's sketchy, don't go there alone. Make sure you got someone with you. We actually, someone asked me earlier today, do you guys do homeless cleanups for like homeless people? And I said, yes, we do. He said, do you have the police there? Normally we don't. We go there, we fill it out, we check out the situation. We're super cool with the homeless people. Let them know, hey, we have to clean all this up. So you have like a day or two to get your stuff and we'll be back. So only a few times we had some sketchy situations like that. One warehouse.
Yeah.
Other than that.
So the warehouse, we did have the police.
Yeah, the police came there because they had to they had to go in there and make sure no one was in there because there was a locksmith there. And then we showed up and they needed to change the locks to make sure no one was in there. So if it's a serious sketchy situation, especially out there in Sacramento, just go with your gut.
And it's not worth it. Money is just money.
Yeah, if we're going
really
down,
is. It's
if we're
just-
going down some back roads and there's like some steep hills, like we did this one bid for this one job. The guy's like, "Yeah, you need 4-wheel drive to get up here." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "No, you can make it up here with the dump truck." So I took my pickup truck,
Oh yeah.
went over there. This hill was like this.
We
I was
started rolling
sliding it.
backwards in our pickup truck.
I told the guy, "You know what? We can't do this job. Ain't no way in hell. Not all money is good money. So if it's something like that, let it go. Let it go."
Yeah. Yeah. So Billy Scott has a $3,000 clean out he's working on, and he's glad the cold weather is about to end, and he's hoping to have a great year. Yes, you will have a great year. Ours has started off just
Amazing. Who's Ryan Day on Ohio? Let's look.
oh, somebody says you look like someone.
Oh my gosh. Do I? Let's see. Oh, you got the dad, bud. Oh gosh. Let's see.
Is that him? Really?
That's him, yeah.
No, I don't think so.
What do you guys think?
No, I don't think so. I don't. But thank you. Is that the Ohio State's head coach?
Yeah, it is.
Maybe right here. Let's see that one. Maybe.
I'm way better
His
looking.
hair's a little darker than yours. Vacaville BNI Group is working for Mason Taylor.
Nice.
He highly recommends it. So, Jordan says, I would love to go to LA. We have, who else? We just found out who else is coming to LA, and it was Around Town Junk Removal.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It's
So
gonna be
I'm
fun.
excited to meet them. And if you don't follow them, do a YouTube search, Around Town Junk Removal, because he gives very good insight in the junk removal industry. And, you know, he does so many jobs by himself.
He is a beast, let me tell you. He works his
He's
booty
also a
off.
very, very nice human being. So you should follow him. And he actually just got done doing a fountain removal where he had to jackhammer it and take all the cement out and cut the rebar.
My back was hurting watching the video, JoJo. I was sore after that video. Seriously.
Yeah. So he was a college football player at one time. Take the compliment, bro. Yeah, he was a very nice looking man.
What'd you just say?
He was
You should hear my dad. My dad calls me all the time on FaceTime. He's like,
Yes.
Matt, you're ugly. He's like, damn, you're ugly. You're going bald.
and then he'll send pictures of him when he was younger, and he'll just say, "I'm way better."
He's like, I'm
looking
way better looking than you.
at that age than you.
He's
are
like,
right
you're
now."
gonna look just like me when you get older. I'm like, oh gosh.
So Jordan says there's a 44% chance he'll go down for the event. So hopefully we'll see you there.
He said 44% chance, JoJo.
Well, if not, make sure you're on the live webinar because we do have a surprise.
We do have a surprise.
We have a surprise and nobody's mentioned it, and you won't find out until the live webinar. But we highly suggest anybody in here that is, listening to us right now, log in, go to Andrew's, YouTube and register for the live event online because you could win something from us.
Yeah, we'll be flying out tomorrow. We got some jobs tomorrow, but we'll be flying out at 4 p.m. out of Santa Rosa, California, which is the coolest thing. We have an airport right down the street from us. So after work, I'm going to take a shower. We're going to grab our bags, and we'll be in LA by 7:20.
Yep. And then we'll be in LA all day Saturday and all day Sunday.
We come back home Monday and be back on the grind, making money.
Yep. So let's see. All jokes aside, I love your guys' content. I'm a young man, only 25, and this will be my first year starting up. You guys give me motivation. Love that. Good luck to you. Thanks for your thoughts on the vendor credentialing question. Here in Oregon, every property manager has told me that's the platform they look for vendors. So I'm going to go for it. Yeah, totally go for it, especially if that's the platform that everyone is using. Garza says, what's up?
What's going on? Make sure you guys smash that like button if you love me and the JoJo. And we've been slacking on posting videos because we've been working our tails off, JoJo. We've been busy.
And you were sick for a little while.
I was sick for like a week. I'm glad I'm feeling better. But even when I was sick, guess what? I still was making money. Still was out there, JoJo, getting it. No excuses.
No excuses.
No excuses. I was out there in the trenches, JoJo, getting money. I'm just kidding with you. No, I was working though.
So things you should be doing in business: be professional. Always show up. Looking professional, acting professional, being professional. And this also goes for your social media. So, people are going to find you on social media and you want them to. It is like the cheapest way to get yourself out there and advertise. But even on your personal Facebook profile, it should be clean and professional.
Yeah, you don't want to be smoking blunts, drinking 40s, posting booty pictures of females on there when you're trying to add realtors as friends. They don't like that stuff. Trust me, they don't like it. You want to keep it clean, professional, and post stuff about your business and things you do.
Yeah. And network with realtors and business owners. A lot of people don't only just go to real estate offices, but really anybody that owns a business is a potential customer. Just like all the mattresses that you haul away all the time. Yeah. That was a business. It was like a medical facility business. And Matt noticed all these mattresses, and all he did was go in and ask, hey, do you have somebody that removes these for you? Behind CVS, sometimes there's homeless people back there. Sometimes there's just tons of garbage. Just let them know
what you do,
and that you're there for service, and then give them a card. Hence, always having cards on.
Pass out your business cards like it's Halloween, like candy. Pass them out like this. They're super cheap. Get them off Vistaprint, pass them out, and keep passing them out. And trust me, eventually you'll get a hit. Business is just like fishing. You gotta keep casting out, keep reeling it in, and then eventually you're gonna smack that big job. Like we got one in January, and then when I was casting out again, we got one in February. It's just like fishing. You gotta be out there. You gotta put your business out there. The tackle box is like your business. What you gonna get out your tackle box? You got some door hangers. You got some business cards. You're gonna post on Craigslist. You're gonna post on Google My Business. This is your tackle box right here. This is your business. Business is just like fishing. What are you doing with your tackle box? What do you have in your tackle box? What are you casting out there? The more you cast out there, the more jobs you get.
Yeah. So tell us a story about when you were homeless, the realest time when you was at
the Telly Motel. At the Telly Motel.
What's a Telly Motel?
I don't know. At the Telly Motel.
You know what? Yeah, you could talk about that, but to be honest with you, it's always great to be humble and to remember where you came from. But really, sometimes what's really great is to tear off the rear view mirror and look out the windshield, because that's where you're going.
There you go. Jelly roll, JoJo, jelly roll.
That's where you're going, and here is in the past, but always stay humble and always remember, because I know, and you actually just said this today, you're like, I used to live in hell and be surrounded by hell and people, and like just not the right people. And that if you didn't have that experience and you never been through that, then you really wouldn't be the person you are now, and like right now, just being thankful and being it's very humbling to remember where you came from, know that you don't ever want to go back there, and then strive, and that's also one of the things when we first started YouTube.
You appreciate stuff way more knowing where you came from. And if it was horrible back in the day and you're living that good life now, appreciate the life you're living, because anyone out there, it can be anyone.
Yeah. And
anyone could fall off.
Yeah. I forgot my train of
Did
thought.
you?
I was gonna say something. It was good too.
It was good. It was that good stuff, guys.
It
was that good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. So check it out. Yeah. So I was homeless before, and guess what? I'm a homeowner now, and guess what? I got money in the bank, and guess what? We coach people. We got a YouTube channel, and we're doing our damn thing. And guess what? It's all because of God. Ain't no better life. I couldn't imagine life being this good.
And
ever.
it just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
It really does. It just keeps getting better. Yeah. So that's good.
And with that being said, are we out of this one, JoJo, or what? I gotta take a piss real quick. Sorry.
That's blunt.
Didn't mean to say that. I gotta urinate real quick.
Let's see. No Mo Worries Lawn Care. Is that the name of your lawn care business? I own a lawn care business. I live in Colorado, so we have an off season. Snow removal when it comes. Yes, people do that if you're in an area where it snows. But my dad texted me, asked me if I wanted to start a junk removal business. We are going all in. Starting SEP, does that mean September? That's a long ways off, but good for you. Yeah, good for you. Like starting in September. Okay, well, September's really far off, so I would start sooner than that.
And I just want to thank Jordan personally, because I'm gonna buy me a big case of top ramen, the shrimp flavor, and I'm gonna start stacking even more money, JoJo. You're gonna be chancy the rest of this month. No more going out to eat. You hear me?
Yeah.
She's trying to ignore me right now. I'm just kidding.
No, Rainbow says, what is your next job, Matt and JoJo, after the dump trucks and level up?
He said that wasn't enough time to wash your hands. I'm in my own house, damn it.
The same person you was when you started. I'm thinking, how you going to make all that money and be the same? Oh, money doesn't. I don't think money changes you. Not when you're so grateful with like where you came from and stuff like that. I don't think it changes you at all.
Well, that's crazy, JoJo. We had 28,000 subscribers. We have 30 of you guys or 25 of you guys tuning in, watching us on a Thursday when you could be doing something else. So hopefully you guys took some of this advice that we gave you. We're not trying to sell you nothing. We're just letting you know you guys can start a business on your own and be successful. It don't matter where you're at in life. Anything is possible.
Yep. No Mo Worries Lawn Care says he's going to buy the truck we have, which is great. Ask for Bob. Tell him you want the Sonoma Strong Hauling Edition, and he'll hook you up with that. But we are working on branding and such. Most important thing, people so overlook branding when you're starting a business. And the spring rush is coming, so I can't focus on it. That's why. Oh, I see. Yeah, when you do lawn care, it's going to be really busy for you. So I'm glad that our videos have motivated you to start your own business, and keep pushing forward always in life, and never stop setting goals. And we will catch you next time, and hopefully see you in LA on Saturday.
Deuces. We out this one.